Root has stepped down as the England men's Test cricket captain after 5 years. His position had been in doubt since a humiliating 4-0 drubbing in the Ashes, followed by defeat at the hands of the West Indies. Root has the record for the number of Test series as captain, but has secured only one victory in the last 17 matches. Patrick Geary reports.
Sometimes you don't need scores or even words, just a face. This was Joe Root at the end of England's series defeat to West Indies last month, their fourth in a row, and that would prove to be the end of his captaincy. This morning, a statement marked the close of a 5-year innings. Root said, "I have loved leading my country, but recently it's hit home how much of a toll it's taken on me and the impact it's had on me away from the game."
Eventually, you do start to realise that however passionate you might be about the job, and it's one of those jobs that does grab you, you never really want to give it up however bad things are. One of the things you have to say is that it's a results-driven game. If you're not getting wins, which is what basically has been happening for the last 12 months, at some stage something has to change.
Joe Root has long been England's anchor, the outstanding batter of his generation.
And there's another magnificent 100 from Root. He gives a jump and a skip for joy.
He'd never been a permanent county captain when he was chosen to lead his country in 2017, a fresh and cheerful face to take the team forward. He'd captain England for more tests than anyone else in history and win more matches too. When lockdown forced the squad into biosecure bubbles, Root led them through it. But this would be as close as he got to the Ashes. His England team were unable to win any of the 3 series they played against Australia. Their most recent defeat came as part of a run of 1 win in 17 tests. Nevertheless, Root thought he could see a path through.
Yeah, but I'm still very passionate about taking this team forward. And I feel like there's the support of the dressing room behind me. I'm desperate to turn that around.
It wasn't to be, but he will carry on in the team. Those who run English cricket talk of a reset. That's meant the off switch for the managing director, coach and now the captain. All 3 jobs remain unfilled.
You have to say that English cricket at the moment is in a real void. There's a vacuum there, and the people who will appoint Joe Root's successor haven't themselves been appointed yet. So it's a pretty crazy situation.
So who's in next? Well, maybe England will send for their Superman, Ben Stokes. He's a world-class all-rounder, but has taken time away from the game recently to look after his mental health. And as Root's friend, he'll know just what's involved in one of English sport's most stressful jobs.